See that? 104,000. More than you can sell in the first week with 3 Grammys.
Okay, loves, welcome back to Exoticteablog. I'm back with another video. Before we get into this one, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so every single time I post, you'll be notified. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and I love you. Returning subscribers, y'all should keep doing shit for me. I also love you guys too. Grab your cups because I'm about to spill the tea and let's quickly get into today's video. Now, we're starting up with Young Miami and DJ Akademiks. So, we all know Young Miami went to Club Shay Shay and she talked about how DJ Akademiks has been coming for her and she didn't like the way he been coming for her. So DJ Akademiks kind of responded to that on his video, and he was getting dragged by the Young Miami fans online because they feel like he's trying to tone it down, he's trying to backtrack from some things he said about Young Miami. And I can honestly recall that time when DJ Akademiks was going in on Young Miami, but they said he's trying to backtrack, he's trying to play it cool right now because Young Miami basically dragged him and called him out. Okay, so I mean, let me know how you feel about it down below in the comments. Have y'all seen the video of Young Miami talking about DJ Akademiks and how he used to bully and drag her? Let me know. I inserted it on my previous video, but let's just quickly get into what DJ Akademiks had to say about the whole situation. And he also said that he would like to go to the Young Miami show if it ever comes back. He also talked about how he knew before time that Young Miami was going to get dropped from quality music. Okay, I mean, let's just quickly just get into what DJ Akademiks had to say and I'll get y'all
their opinion, right? I think she talked about me in the same interview, right? Let me see if I can find this shit. What did she say about me? Young Miami Akademiks. What she said? Oh, here we go.
You call DJ Akademiks and they say, bro, why you speaking on women? You got a problem with him? You don't like him?
I mean, I don't have a problem with him. I just feel like as a blogger, I feel like everybody have a job to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just was saying it with the Shade Room, the Breakfast Club, like, this is your job. And it's all about how you speak on the topic. Like, you can say whatever you want to say about me, but you ain't got to call me a bitch. You ain't got to call me a hoe. You could just say,
But
like...
you did all that?
Yes, like, you're done, you're this. It just be so personal. And It's just like, I never met you a day in my...
Then I spoke on your music, and then I spoke on the fact that you were choosing a relationship over your music. And yeah, I was speaking about things you're putting out there when you're saying that you like getting peed on, and we can't get a proper single from you. Yeah, I'm gonna speak that you look like and you come across like a prostitute. You come across like an escort. It might sound personal, but you're putting this out there. You volunteered the fact that you were Diddy's concubine. You volunteered the fact that you like getting golden showers and you like being in these poly relationships with a man who was clearly 50-something plus that had several other women vying and fighting over him. These weren't things that I like just created. These weren't, I didn't do research to get into your life. You're presenting it. We only started talking about you because of music. You stopped giving us music. You gave us your personal life to talk about. And here's the thing. Your personal life is always going to be more fodder for gossip, comments, laughter, and anything else. At least your music would say we don't like it and move on. But when you basically then volunteer that, hey, listen, you know, you go up to interviews and you're pretty much talking about your relationship with Diddy, like you introduced that to us. We did not have to know about you and Diddy. You know? So again, I know you might think that opinions you don't like seem personal, but you're bringing people into your personal lives, right?
My life.
Right.
I don't mind you doing your job as a blogger or whatever you
Say
are.
you don't like my music.
Yeah, you can
start calling me out of my
you
name.
can
That's
criticize
perfect.
me. You can say whatever because everybody have a right to opinion.
Right.
But when it get personal, like, yeah, I'm so glad you got shot at and like my car got shot up and he like
Damn.
Yeah, like my car got shot up when I was 6 months pregnant. And when he wrote the story, he was like, I thought you keep a baby clock with you. It's like, what's wrong with you? Like, I could have lost my life and my child life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can talk about the story, but why it's so personal? I never met you. I never saw you in person. Like, why is it so personal? You know? And it's just like, even like as time went by, that was like the first time that I really like noticed who he was because it was like very hurtful. Like, I was just like, damn, I almost lost my life. And it was something that was just like in my face. And then it was just, as time went by, he was just so disrespectful.
Now, let me address that particularly. Around that time, Carisha was one of those women who were putting out the idea that she loved men that inflicted severe violence. And I'm going to be honest with you, to the women, like, for example, like an Asian doll who'd say they like killers. If I hear there's an attempt on you, on your life, it's hard for me to be like, oh, okay. Like, you guys are putting this out. You guys were saying that, yo, these are the men you like, and this is a type of behavior that you condone. So when, you know what I mean, if a nigga say like fighting and he get knocked out, it's like, well, ain't that what you wanted? So again, obviously what I realized with Carisha, number one, I realized she wasn't writing most of the lyrics. So, I'll give her some grace. But I was taking a lot of what she was saying, not only in her music, but outside on social media about the people and the behavior she liked that type of shit. Now I was supposed to cry for her. I couldn't really drum up the tears at the time. And I'm telling you why. She was a woman who was basically saying that ratchet, gang banging, shoot 'em up type of nigga was what attracted to her and got her pussy wet. So when that happened, I was just like, hey, I don't know if you're looking for sympathy, but it's hard for me to give it to you. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, I'm happy that, she's well and she didn't, get hurt. But y'all women got to stop putting out publicly that y'all like the very worst of society, then expect the very best results. Come on now.
And I'm just like, well, goddamn, like, everybody got an opinion. I can't put a gun to everybody's head that got an opinion, but it's just like, you just take it so far. Like, it's like, yes. Mm-hmm. Excuse me? What's the problem? I would love to sit down and talk about it, though.
Would you have him on your podcast?
I would. Because I just want to know, like, what I ever done to you? You can feel the way you feel, but why is it so, like...
Why does it seem so personal?
Why it's so personal? You can tell me right now, like, Miami, you trash. I'm going to ask you, like, what
makes you think that way?
Yeah, or what can I do to do? Like, we going to have that conversation, but it's not like... It's like, oh, my God.
Right.
You're a man, like...
Quality Control won't release your music. Is it true they won't release your music because... Why do you...
Now, to be honest, man, I'm kind of about it. Me and her DM'd. I told her whenever her show comes back or if it's going on, I'll come on it. It's a scheduled thing based on her. I'm good. I'm down to go sit with her. It's no need to keep going back and forth with Young Miami. I think Young Miami to me has. I was judging her as someone who I saw as a budding musician who had clear influence over upcoming women wanting to be in the game. To me, she foregone. She gave that up. Like, she just wants to be a sugar baby, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not knocking her for it. Most of my comments was based off her own actions. One of the things women hate are accountability. She says the operative thing later on, right? Well, I'm a woman. You're a man. And that her saying that is not her saying like I've never threatened to beat her up. I've never threatened to do anything. I'm speaking with my words just like how she has words. I would love to say that when some of these women, even Carisha, her mouth is way more disgusting, pause, in the sense of things she says and how she drags or read people more than myself. So it's nothing like what this whole thing that a man can't talk to a woman. It's like, I'm not saying I'm going to beat her ass, what the fuck? But, when they want to not get accountability for anything you're saying, or they don't want to respond with logic or just some type of understanding, be like, hey, well, she could have had a conversation or responded to me, and like with anything I said, she don't want to do that because it's going to revolve around somehow taking accountability. So you know what she says? I'm a woman. And when someone says I'm a woman, you're a man, that's like code word for treat me like a child. And I completely understand. You know what I mean? If I could jump in and out of accountability, that would be amazing. Like, don't hold me accountable here or now. Okay, now, but still treat me like a man. Whatever. Anyway, nothing wrong with our Carisha. I've always said I feel like her music career got torpedoed because of all these other things. And I think, she looks at the criticism as, ooh, why are you talking to me like that? I'm a woman. And it's okay. I don't think she's built for this. She's not built for the music industry. And it's neither here nor there for me to keep talking about it with her because everything I've said has came to pass. I knew months before she was going to be dropped. I knew this. This is why I said this with more intent. She knew I knew it. I said things about her deal that she knew. How do I know this stuff? So again, I'm not, as much as some people might think I'm a bully, she's a non-factor in music anymore. I knew she was getting dropped. The reason for her getting dropped is because lack of talent and because literally she wouldn't work. JT's not dropped. Do the math. So again, I don't really have to talk about her in the musical sense anymore. She's now an online personality who, she's like that girl making TikToks about Future. I could ignore her if I wanted. We could talk about her if I want, but there's no more need for me to talk about her music. I think she's pretty much tapped out there. So it is what it is.
Okay, so let me know if you feel about it down below in the comments. Do y'all feel like DJ Akademiks was trying to backtrack? I just feel like he was talking a little bit calm. In a normal day, when he's dragging Young Miami, he's usually yelling and screaming and saying she a hoe, she a this, she a that. Okay, I feel like the difference is him trying to calm his voice down and calm the way he's trying to take it personal, because I honestly agree with Young Miami. He really be taking her case so personal. Okay, he be taking it so personal. At the end of the day, you a blogger. You shouldn't be going in on somebody that you haven't seen or you haven't met. That's just how I feel about it. But would you guys be for Young Miami having DJ Akademiks at her show? Carisha, please let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, Young Miami should stick to Carisha, please, because music ain't a space for her. Okay, she's not thriving musically. She should stick to the whole podcast scene. I think that might be a catch for her. But let me know if you feel down below in the comments. Moving over from that to the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj. So I don't know why y'all like doing this to this woman a single day. First things first, she's currently on hiatus, number one. Number two, I don't like when y'all want to discredit Nicki Minaj and say, oh, Lil Kim crawled to Nicki could walk. That shit is corny. Okay, that shit is corny. Lil Kim wasn't even even mainstream before Nicki came out. And I don't understand how y'all can say Lil Kim crawled till Nicki could walk. That shit is corny. Okay, and somebody saying, oh, they finna rank Lil Kim higher than Nicki Minaj. Nah, we're not doing that. Okay, we are not doing that. Y'all just like to play on Nicki face. They love to discredit Nicki Minaj. And not only the podcasters, but the Twitter fans, they always discredit the woman from what she has done. But I'm here today to tell y'all that that whole narrative y'all trying to push, it ain't real. Okay, because Nicki was the first and only female rapper to go mainstream. No shade. I don't care about no Lauryn Hill. She only got one album. So let's keep it a buck. Behan defends Nicki Minaj after Jeff says he would rank Lil Kim higher than Nicki as a rapper on Club 520. Okay, so let me know how you feel about it down below in the comments. Like I said before, they was busy saying, oh, Lil Kim crawled to Nicki could walk. That shit is corny as fuck. Okay, corniest shit ever. I don't care about what no Lil Kim did in the past. Nicki is the first mainstream female rapper. She made rap. She made people looked into female rap. Without Nicki Minaj, female rap is nonsense. The previous years and the current years. And that's complete T. Okay, so trying to discredit Nicki Minaj and saying Lil Kim is better than Nicki Minaj or higher than Nicki Minaj don't make sense. But let's quickly get into what they said.
Nah, I used to be a Nicki fanatic, bro. I used to think she was the coldest.
I had the pink bob.
I had a Nicki Minaj t-shirt.
Damn.
Nigga, somebody bought it for me, like, hey, you...
Concert tee? Like an official concert tee?
Nah, like, they just made a t-shirt and put a picture on it. Like,
okay.
I don't know what picture it was, but
like
you know that
Mike
thing.
Mama be making us.
Yeah.
With the 520 merch. Respect.
Shout out to Mom Dukes.
Shout out to Mom Dukes.
I was like, I'm out of pocket for wearing this, but I was a fan.
You ain't really, though, because she was hard, though.
She was, boy.
Nicki Minaj came around at a good time because
She
I told
was
my
my number
brothers
one
and
for a long time.
y'all had to grow up looking at Queen Latifah and them and MC Light the Never.
Lil Kim used to be rawer than Nicki though. Before
Hell no.
On me. Before Lil Kim, man.
What aspect?
Nigga, she still better.
Right.
Nigga.
Why
Lil
we
Kim
asking a
was-
real question?
Lil Kim was cold, bro.
Kim was cute
She
for
was. famous, but
When
she was-
better than Nicki is crazy.
I swear to
Soon
God,
she got
bro.
famous, she got to switch her shit up.
Nah,
How long was
Lil
she cute
Kim,
for?
bro, she was hard. With that early Lil Kim,
She was raw.
Iconic.
man, what?
The
She was
Coochie Roo
cold.
pick, fire. Iconic shit.
I have Nicki Minaj on the shirt. I ain't want to say it. That's what when she redid it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
the
shirt.
stripe
I had.
thing.
Yeah.
Nah, Lil Kim crawl, so you know what I mean. Nicki could run, but that's boy.
Oh, crawl and run is wild.
No, I'm saying though, that's a landslide, bro.
Nah, bro, not now it is.
And
She
people don't
got
speak on
wicked.
Kim enough. Kim is one of the best rappers of all time. Like women rappers of all time, for
She's
sure.
really pretty, for
But
sure.
right
That's
there,
fine. She definitely can't rap better than
that
that.
right there is pressure, boy.
I think Nicki Minaj is one of the best female
Even
rappers.
when she, what's the song she said she had? A
Nicki
spray
Minaj
can
is the
disappear?
best female rapper
Pressure.
ever.
You remember she said
rolling?
that?
Yeah, Nicki Minaj is the best female rapper of all time.
Who do you think is better?
I don't disagree.
Mixtape
Okay.
Nicki is crazy.
I ain't, bro, I'm gonna lie. It's Grand Carmino.
Okay, so you guys, let me know how you feel about it down below in the comments. But like I said, I hate to hear the term Lil Kim crowd so Nicki could walk. Nicki been walking, mind you, she walked when she was a child. So I don't understand what y'all trying to prove or what y'all trying to say. At the end of the day, Nicki is still the most relevant female rapper, okay, in her time, in the recent times. Okay, so if y'all trying to ask Matt, y'all should give it a buck. Okay, let's keep it a buck. Let's not act slow. And I'm not trying to discredit Lil Kim for whatever she did in the past. I mean, she did her stuff. She popped her E. She changed her face several times. Okay, I'm not discrediting her. That's her. Okay, she did all those things. But was she mainstream? No, she wasn't mainstream. She only got fame when the whole Lil Kim and Nicki Minaj stuff began. Even if she started before Nicki. And I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. She only got much spotlight on her when there was a Lil Kim and Nicki stuff. The same thing with Remy Ma. Yeah, okay, Remy Ma was doing her thing, but she ain't got no mainstream spotlight on her. Just Nicki. Okay, it was just Nicki all along. The newer girls, Cardi B had to beef Nicki to get the spotlight on. Megan Thee Stallion, same thing. What do you call her? Lotto, the same thing. So I mean, the rap girls are always doing the same thing, always beefing with one person to get the spotlight on them, and this shows you how powerful and glorious and wonderful Nicki is. And it's no shade to the girls, but you guys cannot just have that aura. Now she is one in all. Okay, she is one in all. But anyways, child, let me know how you feel about that dumbass meme comments. Do y'all feel like Lil Kim crowd so Nicki could walk? Let me know down below in the comments. Do y'all feel like Lil Kim is supposed to be ranked higher than Nicki Minaj in the female rap film or female rap thing? Let me know down below in the comments. But let's move over from that real quick. So Drake fans are not happy with Daily Loud. They are saying they will report Daily Loud. Daily Loud put out a tweet saying Drake or Kendrick Lamar question mark. Okay, and I'm just going to respond to this whole post and the Drake fans' reaction. First things first. They literally did the same thing with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. They did the same thing with Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat. They did the same thing with Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. And Nicki's still out here winning. So I don't know why y'all crashing out. And on top of that, this conversation is definitely going to happen. Okay, as far as the both of them had beef. And there's some publications that stand Kendrick Lamar, some publications that stand Drake. You would always see posts like this, okay? You would see posts from publications, big publications, and you would see posts from fans. So this is normal to see. I don't know why the Drake fans is crashing out. But at the end of the day, this happened with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, okay? So you just have to respond to it or ignore it. You just have to respond to it or ignore it. If you know Drake is big, you should know Drake is big. If you know Kendrick is big, you should know Kendrick is big. Some of these posts don't have to get on your last nerve and tell you, oh, I'm gonna report this page. Don't make sense to me. Okay, but if you say Drake or Kendrick Lamar of all time, I think lyrics is, I would say Kendrick. Okay, if we talking about hits record, I'ma say Drake because Drake definitely got hits records. Okay, he has been one of the most successful rapper. Okay, he has been the most successful rapper of all time. His stats, I don't think most of those boys can pull it up. Okay, I'll be saying the same thing with Nicki. I don't think most of these boys would pull it up, but at the end of the day, do I think Kendrick won the rap beef? I think he won the rap beef. Okay, I know this whole post is all about the rap thing, but anyway, y'all, let me know if you feel about it down below in the comment who y'all picking. Now, rank these female rappers from the least to the talented, and they have Doja Cat, um, they have Doechii, they have Megan, and they have Cardi B. I wonder why um Sweetie, Ice Spice, and Lotto is not on this list. Okay, I feel like they need to put them on the list so we would know that Ice Spice was, let me say, if it's a seven list, Ice Spice is seventh position, Sweetie's sixth position, and Lotto is probably in the top. Okay. So I think the least on this list is definitely the industrial plastic bag. I mean, we all know she is the least talented. No shade. She can switch them flows, she can do that thing, but she don't write her raps. On top of that, I mean she sound like a cokehead when she's rapping. So nah, I'm not gonna put her in the top four. Okay, I think she's probably in the top five, somewhere around the top six. Okay, not necessarily. I think I'm gonna switch her for Lotto. I feel like Lotto raps better than the industrial plastic bag, and Lotto can actually write sometimes. Okay, sometimes a lot of demo tracks of her have leaked. Second to Doechii. Okay, I think Doechii is not all that. She be copying Nicki Minaj flow, copying Nicki Minaj lyrics, and she is not even standing on one point. Like, girl, pick a side. Today you pop, tomorrow you're R&B, next tomorrow you're this, you're that. Pick a side. Okay, so Doechii is next. Then Doja Cat. I think Doja Cat is next. I think Doja knows how to rap. She has lyrics. She writes her rap, but sometimes it's very hard to quote Doja Cat's bars. Okay, you hardly quote any of those girls' bars nowadays. No shade, except Nicki. You hardly quotes the other rap flops bars. But I think Doja Cat is next. Doja Cat, she's popping her ish, but I don't think she's lyrically and rap wise better than Megan. The only reason why I feel like Megan, Cardi B, and the only reason why I feel like Doja Cat, Cardi B, and Doechii are better than Megan, they actually switch their flows. Okay, they switch their flows. That's something Megan Thee Stallion cannot relate to. Okay, she is a one flow hoe, one trick pony. She don't really necessarily know how to switch her flow. The time she tried to switch her flow, she was actually copying Doja Cat. So I don't think Megan Thee Stallion is a flow girl, but the way they rap in the bars, I think Megan is way talented than those girls. Okay, I don't like Megan. Y'all know that shit for sure. I don't fuck with a seahorse, but I feel like on this list, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay, I'm not about to hate on her on this list. I don't like her. Y'all know I hate Megan Thee Stallion, but on this list, I feel like she's better than the other girls. When we talk about rap, but she got one flow, so she a one flow hoe. But anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Put your thoughts and your opinion down below in the comments, and I'll talk to you on the next video. And as usual, thanks for watching.